Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new, please like and subscribe. So who is the black sheep of the family? Maybe you are the black sheep of the family, and where it all started was that I have made a previous video about how the mother is able to curse a child or to bless her or his child. And so let's say that for some odd reason, the mom didn't want to have that child. She couldn't get an abortion because, her family members already knew about the pregnancy. So she was probably afraid that they were going to tell her, oh, you're evil. Why are you going to kill it? And so that's probably why she didn't abort the child. And we see it a lot of the times, these innocent children, unfortunately, where they are not wanted. Also, this goes with, I've seen homeless women in downtown LA where they are pregnant as well. And what they do is that even though they do heroin, they are into drugs, they place them up for adoption, obviously, because they don't have the resources. Um, Unfortunately, there are some moms that they keep the baby, they don't abort them as well because because the boyfriend, doesn't wants them to keep the baby. And when she is being forced to bear this child that she wants nothing to do, there's consequences. So, where I'm going with this is that if abortion is wrong, you know, at least the child is being spared. As to suppose with women who don't want the child, they end up abusing it. They end up selling them in the sex trade. If they're nice, if they're kind enough, they will place them, in a hospital, in the what's it called, the firefighter department where you can drop off your child. And also, if they're lucky enough, these children, they could end up going into a lovely foster family. Unfortunately, so many of them, I want to say at least 80 something percent of children and babies who get adopted through the foster care system, a lot of the times they don't go into a home, but you will see, these people just adopting them to get money, to abuse them, to sexually abuse them. You always hear that all the time. And so, anyways, so I'm not trying to say that which one is worse, aborting them, while they dodge all these bad things, or to keep them around and abuse them, and finding out years later that a 5-year-old it was shackled and starved to death and in the hands of their own mother, right? And so when they do survive, and the black sheep of the family, even family members, they know that you are the black sheep of the family members because your mom treats you very differently. She may be strict more to you than your other siblings. She favors them, but she doesn't favor you. And the black sheep of the family usually comes in, like, let's say she was with your dad and then they broke it off, and now you look like just like your dad, and she can't stand to see you. She is very vulgar towards you. She is very evil towards you. She's very abusive. She's very verbally abusive towards you. You're like Cinderella, cleaning the whole house if you are a female. You are treated very poorly. There's certain amount of food of portion that you are only able to touch, while your other brothers and sisters, are able to eat freely whatever they want. When she will take you guys when you were little, she chose your clothing for you. She chose, if she was nice enough, she will buy you some Payless shoes. But if not, because you were the black sheep of the family, she will make you use your other siblings' shoes. And so while they get the good shit, while they get the new shoes, the new clothing, you wear the leftovers, let's just say that, or you even eat the leftovers, because that is what happens sometimes. And so the black sheep of the family is when the mom doesn't want the baby, but she's pregnant and she cares about what other people think, so she refuses to abort it. But during this pregnancy, she has so much anger, so much bitterness, that because the umbilical cord is connected to the mother, this is all like also spiritually, that the mom is united in the physical as well, is united with the child. So, whatever you vibrate, if she is very happy to have that child is going to come out, happy, it's going to come out healthy, it's going to come out, it's not going to have a lot of issues. As to suppose a baby that was rejected from his mom in the womb, she cried all the time, she complained all the time, she was bitter about it, she was mad. Some of them would even hit themselves, punch themselves in the stomach, so that they can, get rid of this child, this unwanted child that they didn't want. And so they'll try to do all these things, and all that trauma, all the punches that they're trying to do. Or even there's like I know that with my race, Latinos, there's this type of thing that is called, I guess you drink some type of castor oil, and supposedly, it will make you have an abortion. I don't know if it's true. I never did it, but word out there that that would usually help it. I don't know. But when that didn't work with women who didn't want these black sheep of the family, I'm sorry, these children, this unwanted children, they ended up having them. And all that hate that they had towards that baby, all the times that they would hit themselves, all the times that it was just curse upon curse upon curse, they felt that. And that's why a lot of the times, these babies, they come out, very chillones. They would cry all the time. There's always something lacking that they're missing. They are always the ones that they have to take care of the other brothers and sisters. You're not allowed to do a lot of things, while all your other brothers and sisters are allowed to do anything that they want. They treat you differently. When you try to hang out with your friends, you're not allowed to. But if your other sister wanted to hang out with her friends, oh no, she could do that. Also, you see it like if you are in high school, maybe you have a sister or a brother that they favor, that they bought him for his prom. They bought him all the good stuff that he wanted. But when it came down to you, oh, no, 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 no. But it has to be under $50. Oh, no, no, no. But it has to be under $20, $10, the shoes. Well, you're going to have to, I don't know, you're going to have to go to Ross, because it's a little bit more cheaper. Oh, no, you're going to have to go to Walmart because it's a bit more cheaper. And so you get, it's fucked up, but the black child of the family, what they don't see is that most of the time, while they are getting treated like shit and while they're spoiling the other kids, when the parents get older, guess who's gonna take care of them? A lot of the time, it's the black sheep of the family, the unwanted child that they rejected. A lot of the times, and this happens, and then there is some type of a tiny drop of remorse when the mom who rejected the child, because she's aging, she's getting old, she regrets the times that that she rejected you, and she knows that, wow, that this child that I bear, that I didn't want at the beginning, it's actually the one that is visiting me. Let's just say, like, if they are in an elderly home, and all the other children that she spoiled, that she loved more, that she gave more attention, they want nothing to do with her. They like they spoiled them so much that she wasn't a good mom. And so the good thing about the black sheep of the family, the unwanted child, is that they're very smart. Even though they went through so much shit, even though they went through through many battles, they are able to connect with other people because of the shit that they went through. So because they went through so much shit, they are able to talk to many different people. They are able to counsel many different people. They are able to connect with different types of people, and they are able to feel their emotions because you went through that. And so, they see this black sheep of the family, and even some family members, they know this. They know that you were, the unwanted child. They know that you get treated very differently. They know this. And the mom, it's not like she's gonna, I mean, if she has the guts to admit that she didn't want to have you, I know that some moms, they don't care. They'll be like, well, I don't want to have you, but your daddy wanted you. And then some, they don't even have to tell you. You just feel it through her actions, through the times that she was very abusive to you, but not her other children. And I've heard many stories, horrible stories, how the unwanted child got treated so bad, so bad, almost like a slave. And so we see this movie, the Cinderella movie, where, Cinderella is the black sheep, but she is a sweetheart. Well, the same thing with the black sheep, with the unwanted child. They are always the sweethearts. They are always the ones that are very wanting to help people. Sometimes they're even the clown of the school, the clown of the classroom, because deep inside, even though they're hurt, they want to make people happy. So they are known also for being like the goofy ones from the class. And then a lot of people, they don't know, like, they think that he has this this funny sense of humor, that he has a great life, that he has great parents, but deep down, like, it's another shit that he goes through. And so he takes advantage of this school time to escape from this evil mother that treats him like shit, that probably tells him, oh, you look like your dad. The stepdad probably hates him too, because he must look like the dad, and says he's not my kid. I'm paying for his shit. And there it goes, the mom having agreeing with the husband, and poor kid, he doesn't have his dad. His mom is definitely not gonna have his back, let alone the stepdad. Whoo, nope. Nope. And so, if you are the black sheep of the family, just know that you will get through this. Just know that you are a strong person. Just know that you cannot change your mom the way that she feels about you. But what you could do is that when you have your own kids, you're going to love them. You're going to be a better version than your mom, than your dad. You're going to love your children. And all this that you went through, all the pain and all that, you're not going to want to do that to your own kids. So you're going to give them a better life. And watch, beware, those black sheep, the unwanted child, when they grow up and they have their own kids, and the your mom sees that you're treating them good, she might envy you. She might envy you. There are some crazy ass moms like that. She might even judge you like, oh, like, why are you giving her chips? It's bad for her. Why are you allowing her to drink, like Capri Suns? Why are you allowing her to, why do you buy her everything? Like, they try to make you feel guilty because their goal deep down was to destroy you because they didn't want to have you. So just because she's your mom, just because she's your blood, it fucking doesn't mean that all moms, love their children. No, 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 no. Don't get it all twisted. There are some fucked up moms out there that didn't want their child and they try to destroy them. And when they cannot succeed, and that unwanted child, that black sheep of the family, decides to move on and gets married, woo! No, 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 no. She will hate on that. If you are lucky enough to dodge that black powder to try to do some witchcraft to destroy you and your marriage, she will do that. She will do that. If and I think it's very important that if you know that your mom is that type of evil person, don't let her babysit your kids. Please don't. Don't. Ooh, no. Don't. Especially if you're pregnant, and then some of these moms are very manipulative because they see how successful you are. They hate that. They can't stand that. They're like, no, how the fuck if I treated her like shit? Her goal, your mother's goal was to destroy you, to destroy your whole being. So even if you have kids, your own kids, she'll give them that look, that evil look, that what they like to call it, the evil eye. Or if you're pregnant, she'll give you that evil eye. And that's why, like, a lot of the times, like, when you give birth, the baby has the umbilical cord around it because you have this crazy evil mom that didn't want you, and now that you're older, some of these black sheep children that were not wanted, when they grow up, they never talk to their parents again. They never want to get new. They wait till they get older. They try to get a lot of good grades so that they can go to university, go far away from them, and never see their parents again. And then some, they still hold deep inside that their mom is going to change. And sadly, if Jesus can't change them, you can't change them. It's like you just can't. So if you are the black sheep of the family, just know that you are a strong person. Just know that you are going to become the best parent. I promise you that. And you have this beautiful aura around you that you love helping people, that you are able to connect with people. So everything that you went through, I know that it was hard. And I pray for healing upon you.